In this video, we play Chester because I got a massive streak with him, and you should probably learn to play him better. Before this video even starts, let me tell you this. This brawler is a menace. Bro deals so much damage that losing in trio has felt nearly impossible recently. But let's see how this goes today. First thing you need to do in every showdown variation is, of course, this fight of boxes. In solos, it's important to stay away from dumb fights, even when cubes are involved. But in trio, you can take risks. And with Chester, you should always be able to win at least a 1v1. As you saw, I almost took a whole team down by myself. But these assholes got lucky respawns. Who could have thought that? Now, these lil nerds try to pinch me in the corner. How dare they even? Don't they see my massive cubes? Anyways, my team is coming to help me out, so I don't have anything to be scared for. When these power-ups are in the game, pick them up in every single situation. You get a good amount of damage and a health boost. That fat streak is shining in my eyes. Let's focus now and not lose it. Especially in Showdown, check out your lobby and every brawler your ops are using. That helps you to stay away from counters and gives you a hint about who you should attack. Teleport's low-key useful. I get to snipe that bitch from a decent distance. Stu can be dangerous for everyone. But with 2v1, it shouldn't be too much. But this time, ops respawn at our faces, so gotta dip. Pam deals more damage than you think. I have died many times because I rated her damage lower than it was. If your mates are dead, get the fuck out of fights and stay safe. Just as I fucking did. Okay, even if this is kinda like a guide on how you should play, do what I say, not what I do. At least we didn't lose our win streak. That would have been ass, and not a petite one. Trophies are all right. Let's play until Prestige 1, and maybe you'll learn something more. Don't be scared to waste your ammo with this guy. The truth is that the single bullet with Chester is bad, and even the second one is really mid. So with those hits, you are allowed to spam even if you don't got a target in sight. This shit is escalating heavily. Why the fuck does this old head come towards me when I'm already in a terrible place? This might actually be the worst guide ever done. I might just delete the game at this point. The whole point of the video was my big win streak so I could be a teacher, but it went downhill very fast. Team is putting some work in. A great strategy to do well in these team-based game modes is to stay close to your team. With them, you can push solos and duos, and none of you shouldn't die, at least because of the lack of support. Sometimes I slip a bit from my own rules, but some brawlers just look so juicy to attack. So that's really not my fault. As you can see, I fucked right here when I stepped in the teleport and forgot about my friends. How did I think I would fight all these hoes at the same time? Even if Chester is pretty strong, don't let that get into your head. And I lost again. Let's buy a nice little treat. And maybe that helps us to lock in again. These skins are okay, but the main reason I bought this double offer is the other stuff that comes with it. This was a have-to purchase because it included a hypercharge and some drops. And I really need those. This motherfucker didn't split, but we'll take mythics home every single time. I don't even complain about resources. Ooh, shit! A mythic one again! Coins pulling up to my wallet is great. But then we get to unlock a new hypercharge for this walking bank. Let's hop on a game again. If you want low cortisol gaming, just leave the middle fights for others at the start of the game and go check the corners and the edge of the map. You might get surprised of how many players don't even get their near boxes. There is another example with even a double boxes.
Nice.
So just lick them clean and go on in your day with a bit better gear. Our team is pretty strong with cubes now, so we get to push other teams towards the smoke, and maybe even together. That's an ideal situation, if you can lead different teams to fight each other. Then you are not in danger. but someone gets killed anyways. We didn't get to that point this time, but few kills found their ways to our stats. Endgame was looking like us today with our cubes. Even threw a fresh bomb at our ops, hit him with Baby Shark, and get back to lobby. Just chilling in the bush until I wasted my best shot before I went in. That's a terrible accident, and it costed my whole life. My whole team was still alive, but they couldn't have clutched that. Remember to keep your placement in the endgame, and don't do anything before thinking first. After some cooked matches, I decided to play some ball, because that's the game mode I'm personally best at. Or maybe not best, but I enjoy it the most. First attempt was terrible, but we handled the losses and got the ball again. But our attacking seems to lack of organization, and we get trolled by that dynamite. I hate that old fart. But opponents play even worse than that, and they are not escaping from their own goal. They also didn't waste any time getting that payback. We got outplayed so badly there that I might just hop on Roblox and retire. Maybe we will think about that later, but now we have to keep this game in our hands. Pressure is the main thing in 3 versus 3. Usually the team that gets to press the other team comes as a winner. If you are able to keep the ball and your ops in their own half, you are more likely to score, as you can probably understand. I died in some dumb shit, so gotta just run up again like a kid in the candy aisle. But I got my secret weapon on me, the big bomb. There was a potential in that shot, but I waited too long for it to happen. Just like with your regular shots, go with the flow even while using super. Sometimes it goes bad, but sometimes that feeling in your gut can create crazy shots. Surge is getting an important kill there, and Barley seems to rush these bitches. He's got that control over the map. And even after he left us, his soul stayed on our side, and it made all this happen.
Stop the cap!
I pray for you, Bashira. Cut the bullshit. We have a winning game in our hands. Better not lose it now. This Lil guy is fighting for his trophies, but I'm afraid he's not trying hard enough. Time is ended, and we got a smooth win. Not a long way till prestige anymore. Maybe we will try something different next. First ever solo game in the history of this channel, and we are in serious trouble on the first seconds. Triple boxes would have been a nice start, but this matchup was geeked. Then I realized that I'm not built for this shit, and turned into a bushfucker. And for my sadness, it was the last thing I did in that match. But keep your head up, the world is full of new chances. So I kept going, just to rush in my grave. This is fucking awful. I'm not gonna make a single guide ever again. After those games, I understood that I'm not gonna replace Snake Thug in a few years, so I could also just ball and play what I want to. Situation cooked. We need something holy to happen right now, or I'm gonna lose it. But Uncle still got it, and we are tied. Thanks, Hamid. This time I used my own rule about supers, but it was ass. These ops aren't organized like it all, so we might make it. But let's see how it goes before getting too excited. Looks good for me, but this mic might be the worst thing that has ever crossed Supercell's mind. How is he always clutching up? Or are my skills just messed up? Good super by me, and now these ops fucked it. This mic can't stop us anymore. We have waited long enough. It's time for the famous last game. I'm entering the ultimate beast mode so we can finish this shit with style. I promise that we will win this, and I'm gonna hit these kids from the back on some nonchalant Epstein-type shy. Good plays from the whole team, and we'll finish this, even though I fumbled the ball a bit. Our Barry is also a appreciated gamer, so I could just chill and forget about that beast stuff. But let's be for real. You are fining to see that juicy Chester gameplay, but not anymore. We have won the game and hitted the prestige. Just watch how beautiful he is throwing that ah. Anyways, leave a like if you fucked with this video, and I really consider subscribing even if you didn't learn anything from this. Have a nice day.